myself, then my glory would be nothing. But it's my Father who's glorifying me. And you say that he's your God. But you have not even come to know him like I do. I do know him. And I say, if I was to tell you that I didn't know him, I'd be a liar just like you guys are. Your father Abraham rejoiced. Oh, this really ticks him off. Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day. Abraham saw me and was glad. And the Jews therefore said, you are not even 50 years old, and you've seen Abraham? And Jesus said, truly, truly, guys, I'm telling you something. Before Abraham was, I am. Want to paraphrase? Oh yeah, Abraham saw me. Because even before Abraham existed, Jehovah. That's what I am. You guys, don't take this wrong, guys. I'm telling you the truth. You're basically looking at God. Yeah, Abraham saw me. He was happy about it. Before Abraham ever even before existed, I am. And you know what? In the last verse of this chapter, you know what happened then? Remember, the guys who were going to kill that girl with rocks, they all left. Guess what these guys did? Therefore, they picked up stones to throw at him. But Jesus was hidden, and he went out of the temple. And as he passed by, that's chapter 9, and we'll start there next week. This whole chapter is a picture of two potential stonings or death sentences. One, they had law evidence that she's broken the law, and they were going to kill her, and they didn't. And then Jesus teaches and teaches and gives them truth that they can't handle. They couldn't handle the truth. And when he told them, look guys, you keep talking about Abraham being your father before Abraham even was, I am. He didn't say I was or I will be. He said basically God's name. I am. They couldn't handle that. That they, who were not the ones who were going to stone the woman caught in adultery, they were just watching that. They weren't the stoners, if you can say that. They weren't the stoners. These guys all picked up rocks and were ready to kill him right there on the spot. And they didn't even have like a legal law-breaking accusation. They were just that mad. They were so angry right there, they were ready to kill him in the temple. And it says, he hid himself. What does that mean? I'm not sure. He walked through them, disappeared or something. I don't know if they just couldn't see him, but they were ready to kill him. And he passed kind of right through them. And then he passed by. And again, that's what I'm telling you. This thing wasn't written in chapter and verse. It's a long story. And we're going to continue this story next week in chapter 9. I hope you're getting something out of it, because it is good news. It wouldn't be called gospel. So here's what I want to leave with you today. If churches are condemning you because you busted, because you have been caught red-handed in an act of adultery or possession or whatever, you've been caught red-handed and you're guilty. God doesn't approve of that. God's not saying it's okay. Here's what he's saying. Honey, because you've done that, I'm not going to condemn you. I don't do it again. Go. And sin no more. Because if you keep sinning, you're going to keep reaping bad consequences. And I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to have a good life. I want you to go to jail. I want you to get beat up. I don't want the gang after you, whatever. So quit being stupid. Pretty simple, isn't it? God's on your side, just like, like I said, I got 3 kids, and I'm on their side. They don't always do everything I approve of, but I will tell them, I won't go do it anymore, but I'm not here to condemn you, sons, because I love you, and I accept you. Quit being stupid. I'm just going to leave it at that. If you don't even know, if you've never been born again, you've never been saved, you just take it and just pull over and just talk to God. Say, you know what? I would like to be considered a child. Well, here's how you do it. Daddy, I believe that you love me so much that you sent your one and only son to pay the price that I deserve to pay. I believe that. I believe he who knew no sin became my sin so I can become his righteousness, and I accept that. And I'm going to tell people from now on, yeah, Jesus is my boss. He's my Lord. That's who I give my life to, and I believe that. And I thank you that my whole salvation, my whole experience is not based on what I do and don't do now. It's based on what he did, and it's over. And I believe that. You just pray that. You just, take how long you need to make that real sincere thing come out of your heart. It's not about you, it's about Jesus. And if this is a good message and you'd like to help us get this thing around the world, we could use your help in 3 different areas. We need some prayer partners, people who will lock arms with us in agreement. It's one of my favorite scriptures. Jesus said, if 2 or 3 of you would agree about anything, we need more people who don't. And here's what I don't want is I don't want a hoper. I don't want somebody who sends me an email or a phone call and says, oh, I hope it gets better. I hope that you get rich. I hope that, you know what, God bless you. But I don't want some hopers. I want some believers I can lock arms with in agreement about how things are. And financial supporters, because we're not connected with any church, denomination. All that we get financially comes through people. I mean, it comes from God. God supplies all our needs, but he does it through people like you. So if God right now is promoting you and leading you to help us financially, there's several. Well, you write a check and put it in the mail. Or go to finishwork.com and go to the donation, click it with your mouse. Get some money involved to help us get this message around the world. And the third way you can help us is be part of our body, be an arm or a leg or another mouth, or you could help take this message to other people through DVDs and CDs or tracks or messages. We can train you. Get in touch with me and we'll train you, we'll teach you, we'll put materials in your hands where you can take this good news. We have books and materials and t-shirts you can wear and things where you could really take this message and help other people. So get connected with us at finishedwork.com. Find us on Facebook or give us a call on telephone. You can find our phone number. And I hope we see you again next week. Love you, bye.